Hey, what is up, guys? It's Guiltspire here, and welcome back to Dead by Daylight. Say hi, Butter. He could care less about everything right now. It's his feeding time, so he's like, feed me, feed me, feed me. Right now, Frankie is getting him his food, and hence why he's so wiggly. Ain't that right, Butter? Yeah, Butter boy. I'm gonna see him try and bolt in a second now that Frankie's back. Well, close the door first.
Well, actually, can you hold him while I give him water?
Okay. What you are not seeing is all the small little claws going into my shoulder right now. So you see mine bad news? What's your bad news? Can you stop?
I already released the middle one.
Well, can you close the door first? There we go. Okay. Let me put you down so you don't fall, you dumbass. Okay, there we go. He is now happily chomping away at food. And with that being said, we are going to happily chomp away at some survivors. New tome, new rift. Yo, Lucy! Long time no see. Thank you much for the raid. Welcome, raiders. I am Mark, aka Guiltspire. I'm an educational streamer here to teach killers how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. Happy to have you all here. Let's give a quick shout out to Lucy. If you guys haven't already stopped on by, say hi. You guys should. You can do so right here.
I'm allowed to make
surrendering.
friends. I get jokes because I'm there to cause it. Like it's in my blood.
And I just insult everyone. I'm not racist, I just hate everyone.
I am racist. I hate everyone.
Wait, hold on.
Best clip ever. Mixing up, picking those prime clips right there. How you doing today? Hope you're doing well. Alright, what killer do I want to play? Me playing Santa. Hey everyone, yeah, I was about to say. You know what, who do I want to play today? There's actually a good question. I don't have anyone that I go, yeah, I want to play them specifically, because everyone should have all the perks, including you. Oh, interesting. I guess you don't because these are the general perks. That would make sense. Who do I want to play? You know what? I want to try Deathslinger. Deathslinger actually got a bit of a shadow buff, so let's check it out, see how he does. And a completely real human, thank you much for the follow. Welcome to the Guilty Ones, my friend. Very happy to have you here. If you haven't already, make sure to check out our links right below the video, where you can join our Discord, find me my socials, as well as donate to our Actual Life campaign. Thank you, Lucy, I appreciate it. I hope you have an amazing day, and hope you had an amazing stream. Boiler is back with vengeance on Nurse Map. Are you talking about Disturbed Ward? And how is it back with a vengeance? I'm curious. Also, we are going to change up our build ever so slightly. I'm going to go with the good old eruption pop instead. Where be the eruption? Fire up eruption. Yo, Zero! How you doing, friend? It is indeed nearly been a year. And let's go with, instead of Dissolution, we're going to Brutal Strength. It's hard to believe it's been 20 months. Yeah, that's actually kind of insane. That is kind of insane. Also, we got a hype train. Also, Lucy, I forgot to say earlier, but thank you much for the sub as well. Yes, Disturbed Ward, there's no hooks in the main building at all, nor there are any near it. There should be hooks near it. Or basement. But if none are spawning at all, that's a As far as hooks in main, there have never been any hook spawns in main, which I do find to be a mistake. I agree with you on that front. I have no idea why there haven't been in some capacity. You know, behavior sometimes making questionable decisions, but that's nothing new. Alright, do we want to use add-ons? And if so, what add-ons? Also, the fact is, I guess we could just use blood points wherever we want. Yeah, I mean, everyone has all the perks now. That's so strange to think about. Like, before, at least it was like, oh, well, we need to get all the killers to P3. Well, now I don't need to do that because they're already, like, P5. And they all have all the perks except for Onryo. Oh, that's so strange. All the survivors have all the perks except for Hattie. No, she has all the perks already. We just need to get her to P3. Yeah, I don't know what to put my freaking, my blood points into. That's so strange. Yeah. Though Deathslinger Save Tips for Last is good, I think Brutal Strength might be better here. There's give and take to be had. I want to see what he is like with just no Save the Best for Last, and then see what that looks like thereafter. New perk changes, feel like some of my old builds are not great. I mean, for the most part, though the meta has shifted in some way, shape, or form, most killer builds have simply changed from Scourge Hook Pop, in my opinion, to being one of the best, to Eruption Pop. I think Eruption now is actually ridiculous. Especially since any M1 killer, like Deathslinger, I'm going to personally advocate for Brutal Strength, especially at higher MMR, where people know how to use pallets productively. I like Dissolution on some killers. Eruption is a Nemesis perk. That is Nemi Boy. 3-second DS against Deathslinger is a death sentence. Yeah. Opinions on Legion as it stands? They're better. Legion is far better than where they were. I do feel like there are some changes that I still would have liked that they didn't. Mainly making something similar to Eerie Bud and Base Kit, because he still suffers from the same thing. I think the things that Legion did well got buffed. However, I don't believe that it was really enough to push him up a tier. So I'm not upset about that, but it's one of those situations of I don't think they went far enough in regards to the buff. I hear Jenny's. Hi, friend. Ooh, yeah, you get a lot of distance there. So he went upstairs. Come here, friend. He went downstairs. She's up here now, though. That's a pretty quick gen. I have to remember that gens are now 90 seconds. I just realized that I don't have, whatchamacallit. I don't have Corrupt. I have, godforsaken barbecue from the event. Completely forgot about that. I still think Corrupt is pretty good on Slinger. Is God tier, you can go above God tier? I mean, I wish that were the case. But they're, like I said, they're better than where they were, which is an improvement, but I feel like they could have gone further. Can you stop your boil over? Oh my god. Trying to get through a doorway when the person's using boil over is god freaking miserable. I overall hate boil over as a perk. Well, on the bright side, I know where they are there. Let's head over here. He went past me. I was like, where did he go? Probably should have hit that for Eruption. Second gen completed. I wonder if they're all using boil over. And there's the vault there. Yeah, the main loop here is actually kinda ridiculous when played right. That's mid-fall. The person on that gen there now is incapacitated for 25 seconds. No boil over on you. Eruption stuff and cooldown I really do hate, actually. They're over here. Yeah, Corrupt Intervention would have been really good. I'm actually just going to pop Erupt it. We can start now. Because Erupt activates on when the kick finishes and not when it begins. Little thing that is actually really good to know. Yeah, if Warden's keys, that'd be pretty good. If they incapacitate, then they scream first. What? Can you try and explain that further? Because I feel like... Oh, I forgot I could aim. I was distracted by a question, not gonna lie. So they're incapacitated if they scream off of Eruption. So if they're on the gen when Eruption goes off, they're incapacitated for 25 seconds. That is how that works. C1. I think they're standing behind the gen there. So they're coming towards... they're on main gen and then the corner gen still. Let's pop it. Let's erupt it. %10 off that. Yeah, I could see Say the Best for Last doing pretty well here. I was a little bit close there. Yo, what's up, Owen? Hi, Cat. Can I help you? Alright, let's hit that for Eruption. That's 2.5% off the gen. There's Jeff healed. There she is. There's Eruption. 2 people incapacitated for 25 seconds. Make them scream if they get by it. Yeah, exactly. So every time you hear them scream, that's 25 seconds where they can't do anything, basically. So they scream, you see where the gen has been hit, and they also, yeah, they're incapacitated. It's a very strong perk when it works out well. Let's take 25% off of that. Let's erupt this, take 2.5% off. Sorry, small kitten is trying to get into my lap. I'm like, nope, no thank you. Let's erupt this. Let's go for Hattie, try and get more regression off the gens. I'm not sure which one they just hit, but I know for a fact Eruption did not activate. I think it was the one in the corner. You can't take a second hit. So that's a little bit frustrating there. Alright, let's get Jeffy Boy down. Would like to get Pop in hand, but they're probably going to finish the main gen. Yeah, so 2 boilovers. Yeah, trying to get through the doorways with boilover is just a frickin' menace. Need to thread the needle. Okay, they're all healing there, which means I can pop Eruption this. That's fine. This one, I believe, is on Death Hook. So let's go for you real quick, then. That has some mild progression, but not enough for me to want to stop the chase. Small kitten, I'm gonna need you to go down, please. I love Butter to death, but man, is he a nuisance at times. Yep, she is on Death Hook like I thought she is. So let's pop this. I kind of wish that Eruption did not have a cooldown. I don't know what it is. Or why that is. But that's another 10% off that gen. That's 9 seconds now for every missed skill check. Oh, I didn't reload. Let's keep him injured for a second here. Let's Brutal Strength Eruption that. That's 2% off the gen. Damage generator. Boil over. Let's keep that in mind on him. Try and get him over here. No one on that gen back there. They're still trying to crank out main. I applaud their attempts. Alright, now we can pop it. She's going for the unhook. Yeah, he tried for the BT hit. Not gonna happen, friend. Let's go for Felix here, actually. A little bit late on the shot. Tried to catch him over the railing. I'm sorry, friend. Did you think that a good idea? Because that tells me you have no decisive strike. That tells me you have no BT. That was quite literally a death sentence. She's over there. This gen regressed off of Eruption. Let's go over here, pop Eruption this one then. This one doesn't have much progress either. That's fine though. Pop it out of existence, get Eruption on it. Head back to main. I mean, this match took a pretty good 180 in our favor, and I definitely have to attribute Eruption to it. Just the sheer amount of time where they could do nothing. So he's up there again. But the thing is, when they gen tap, survivors need to get into, excuse me, the mindset that when they gen tap. Hi, how you doing, bud? When they gen tap, killers can just kick it for 2% every time. Honestly, him dropping that pallet would have been huge. Ooh, good job on their part. I like it. I was not certain that they're going to be patient enough. Good job there as well. Ooh. I think he saw what I was attempting to do and ran for it. Also, I can commit to him. It's not much of an issue. Immediately went upstairs. Yeah, I guess I should just go to this gen instead. We'll Eruption it. Regressive by 2.5%. She didn't go far. I know that as a fact. But we'll check main gen since Felix keeps on trying to go here. Yep, there he is. Yeah, the top stairs vaults here, a lot of people don't use appropriately. But Felix is doing a pretty good job at it. he just loops this. A little bit low, as strange as that sounds. They finished the one that I expected them to finish. There we go. Get eruption off. And I honestly just don't want to see them immerse. So I'm going to hook them over here and just close out the match. And if she gets hatched, she gets hatched. Though, no, I was going to say crow over here. However, when Deathslinger shoots his spear gun or the Redeemer, it scares off every crow within a certain meter distance. So I think that was me and not her. Yep, gens aren't really being worked on. Makes sense. I mean, at this point, really going for the hatch is the play, but they want to go for the unhook, so that's fine. Unless she has BT or off the record. Yep, we're just gonna cut him off. Hi, friend. And goodbye. Ain't no my opinion on Deathslinger nerf. Oh, look at you. You did have off the record. Either that or that was BT. I mean, yeah, the Deathslinger nerf was pretty significant. I still say that they need to reduce his tear radius again and give him a lullaby range, and I don't know why they haven't. So he's within my tear radius. I wonder. The new Iron Will. It's what did they do with Iron Will? I feel like they nerfed it for all intent and purpose, put it down to 75%, which for all intent and purpose is not exactly all too useful. Oh, there it is. Going this way. Where you going, Felix boy? It's harder to hear? Not sure how. Like I said, they reduced the amount of its noise reduction from 100 to 75%. Hi. Come to the kissing booth, Felix boy. There we go. Up we go, friendo. Want to try Agitation, Starlight, Thorn, Tremor, and Pop? I mean, not much changed about any of those things, right? Like, yeah, Slinger base kit-wise, based on the reduction changed, but nothing about that build really changed. That, and also I'm not the biggest fan of Thrilling. I'd rather have, like, Mad Grit on that, but that's also not that great. But GG, well played to these survivors. And we did get our 6 generators damaged. So I'll give a shout out to Cammy Chameleon and see if they are live. Looks like they are not.
It's not my chance. It wasn't my chance. Oh God, it was not my chance.
Try not to starve. I contemplated playing this on stream. I don't know. I like the gameplay. I just don't think it's a good stream game, unfortunately. Maybe a good YouTube game where you can cut out a lot of like the fluff, but stream game not so much. I'll try. I'll try Save the Best for Last. All right, let's see here. So instead of brutal, I guess, do I need corrupt intervention anymore on Slinger? That's actually a really good question, right? Is corrupt intervention necessary? And if not, could I do brutal strength and save the best for last? Would that be an option? Let's try it. Why the hell not? But before I do need to get a new challenge. A new challenge, and there's a new rift. So I have a tricky Legion build, but it's very situational. What's the build out of curiosity, Zero? He is still slow. When you're saying he is still slow, who are you talking about? Also, I'm kind of thinking about playing a match of Legion, now I think about it, with all the slowdown perks. I feel like I'm going to get a DC, though. If I play Legion with nothing but slowdown perks, I feel like we're going to get a DC off the bat. Who wants to bet? How many DCs do we get? I'm going to say at least one on the first game. If we do Legion, I'll slow down. Do like Thanatophobia... Do Dying Light, Gift of Pain, at least. Oh, walking from gen to gen, yeah. I am still of the opinion that 110 killer shouldn't exist in the game. I think at this point in time, with the exception of Nurse and Spirit, like, unless the killer has the ability to increase their movement speed, I do not think killers should be 110. Like, I'd even be okay if Blight moved down to 110, as he has an ability to increase his speed. I'd be okay with that. So far, so good. It's kind of interesting with the distance that survivors, the lack of distance that survivors gain now. It really does allow you to kind of stay on top of them a bit more. So he definitely has a lot more pressure to him. I'm actually kind of trying to figure out what killers I want to and what killers I don't want Corrupt Intervention on. It's kind of an interesting quandary. Of long range downs, but Deathslinger, nope. Yeah, he has a specific range. He does have a specific range. First on lethal. What is that second one? Overcharge pop with Frank and Eerie tape. You do have another TTV, 2 TTVs in lobby. I'll have to give them a shout out at the end of the match, as per usual. Trying DS with Deathslinger is hilarious. I can only imagine. We do have 2 flashlights in lobby. I do want to point that out. I'm trying to think. Who else do I want to really test? I think it's Deathslinger. Deathslinger really got a lot of shadow buffs when you think about it. I'm trying to think who else really got like any significant buffs. Not really. I think Legion is very cute with all the slowdown. I think Plague is in the same boat. Thanatophobia is still very good. Gift of Pain on Legion is kind of ridiculous. There is the thought that if I'm going to run Gift of Pain on Legion anyways, I might as well run Pain Res, but we'll have to wait and see in that regard. Spirit Fury Endurance, Lightborn, Eerie Pen. Why the Lightborn? Oh, Call of Brine. I was like, what is Brienne? Call of Brine. Renette got Shadow nerfed, the new Dead Hard. Any range-based killer did, with the exception of Deathslinger. Though I actually maybe Deathslinger and Trickster, I would say. Flashlight just never bothered me. Unless a team truly understands how to use a flashlight, I've never been bothered by flashlights. If anything, I'm happy when I see them in pre-game lobby over a toolbox or a medkit. Not gonna lie, I would rather have 4 flashlights in my pre-game lobby than 4 medkits or 4 medkits or 4 toolboxes. Point blank statement. I would highly prefer that. Eerie of Crows. It's easy to for Dead Hard. Yeah, it is. And as people get more and more comfortable with the new Dead Hard, it's going to only become more and more apparent. Because rain attack is a wave. Yeah, you're not wrong. Let's see Survivor over here. Let's see if we can find them. On a gen. Oh, 2 people. We're just gonna get a hit here. Yep, goes for the vault. She goes to the left. Did she go upstairs? Nope, she went left. I heard her. Let's see, did she go to the tile? No, she's just holding W. Like it. I like it. I think if prison chains, I might be able to get the shot here. There we go. Often dodge pyramid head attack just by looking and reacting. Yes and no. To be honest though, if you're given the ability to do that, then the person playing pyramid head is playing them wrong. There's never many situations to where you should be able to simply react to a pyramid head's punishment of the damned. So if they're doing it in the open, it better be over a pallet, it better be over a vault, something to that degree. Because if they're just doing it in like an open field, then that's just an incorrect play, to be frank. And not talking about the Legion. Let's get you, friend. I mean, this is pointless. This right here, I get the injury one way or another. And honestly, for you doing that and being within my proximity, I was gonna do that. Off the record. Yeah, I keep on you. Want to play stupid games? You win stupid prizes, friend. If you want to use off the record aggressively like that, I'll absolutely go for you. Yeah, I knew someone was here. Right here. There's Leon. No decisive strike, because people are going to be using a lot of off the record in place of decisive, I think. Yeah, you want to play that game? It's not going to work out well for you. I will say Survivor's doing pretty well at the 90-second gens. Hold up. Scratch marks. Yeah, we'll go back for the hook. What's off the record? Off the record, when you get unhooked, you have 80 seconds of the endurance status effect. There's off the record again. Yeah, I don't know what you think is happening, but it ain't gonna work. Where's they? Sorry, the Dwight. He had a hat. That is nasty. Not gonna lie. So, Leon boy. Yeah, that was say the best for last value. Oh, Leon. Oh, I can do something nasty here, I think. I mean, I don't know why you did that. Break that real quick. Oh, friends, don't do stupid things. Alright. Uh-huh. I was hoping that she would play into that. She did not. Right, let's go for you. You guys have played a bit too aggressively, methinks. We're just gonna hook him here. Yeah, I'm gonna do a gen slowdown build after this on Legion, I think. I think that'd be fun. Once of scratches and blood over here. Alright, saw blood there. Think not. A fast reload, oh yeah. The fact that I don't use add-ons always makes it interesting. There's Leon, there's Dwight. Good job. No one's gonna aim for that corner. I'll give it a shot. I first want to do gen slowdown, I feel. No. I thought he was gonna dip back. He did not. Leon's here, I think. Oh, you're both going to the corner. Why? Here's Leon. It's fine. We'll break. Avoid losing too many stacks. I think she's back here as well. Yeah, I don't know what you're thinking. Can I hit through this window? Yes, I can! Ooh. I thought this had glass in it. Come here, friend. You think that'll save you? Uh-huh. So, how'd that work for you? Yeah, I was gonna kill you off and go for Leon, I think. Oh, there's Dwight. Let's hit him real quick. Ooh, I'm surprised he actually went for that. You know that you're on death hook, right? So you should not be in this situation. Alright, we'll go for Leon. He's right here. I feel like the thing's gonna be aggressive, that flashlight. Yeah, she's right there on that corner. Yep. She left, though. Smart play. Alright, Leon boy. Up we go. Oh. That must have been Dwight, then. Okay. Sure. That was a choice. I don't fully understand why you made that choice, but it was most certainly a choice. So you die now. Oh, well, thank you, Dwighty. I appreciate freeing up the hook. I was kind of worried about hook spread in this area. Ooh, so close. I need prison chains on that one. Good job. He didn't drop, that's surprising. Yeah, that's the biggest thing. A lot of players don't fully understand that aggressively playing with flashlights, for example, just really isn't helpful to the overall team. I imagine a lot of this game that only one, if not maybe two survivors were on... Oh, hi. I did not realize you were here, Leon. Sorry, hold up one second, bud. Actually, hitting you, I'm still spending less time wiping my blade. Yeah, just riddle that. Okay. Yeah, the Dwight's playing smart. Oh, I see what he's gonna do. That's fine. I mean, I have brutal, so... Yeah, brutal strength. It was good before, just so good now. Be against long range and insta down killers. Yeah. Leon didn't play bad either. Overall, I felt like all the survivors played relatively well. It's just that they were playing aggressively in all the wrong ways. Where they could have been on gens doing things, they were trying to get flashlight saves, which I understand. But it did not work out in their favor. They made it very obvious when they were attempting to go for them. Hey, look at that, there's Hatch. But with that being said, GG, well played to these survivors. I don't even think I kicked a gen that match. They could have spread out and smashed gens for sure, yeah, no doubt. But let's give them a quick shout out, see who's live. Jeremy's 18, let's see. And looks like they are not live. And we'll give a shout out to Andres GGMZ. We'll wait for the clip to run through. It's always an option against Deathslinger, sadly. What is? Oh yeah, I mean that's what you should do against most killers, period, let's be clear here. Is that most people, not a lot of survivors do for one reason or another. Let's see if Andre is live. Andre is live, so we'll give them a GG well played. They are a primarily Spanish-speaking streamer, mind you. So for those who are not fluent in Spanish, do keep that in mind. But GG's well played to them nonetheless. Last time we had an insta-DC because he quickscoped. What? That makes zero sense. He can't do it as what he used to do. He can still snapshot, but before you didn't even need to fully ADS. Yeah, that's funny. Let's do Leggy Boy. Where's my Leggy Boy? There's my Leggy Boy. So we're going to stack some gen slowdown. Let's see, do I have Eerie buttons? I don't have Eerie buttons, that's sad. I just do have the Legion pin, which the Legion pin is one of the things that they did buff, which I'm really happy about. Legion pin is just very good. What's ranks do again? Can be turned by intensity of their auras, not being worked on regress. I forgot that Fuming Mixtape basically is basically Ruin in a nutshell. Why not? Well, we're on Fuming Mixtape. What do we want to do as far as gen slowdown's concerned? So Thanatophobia is an absolute must, right? Thanatophobia, there's no questions asked. I think we do Gift of Pain. Let's do Gift of Pain, Dying Light. We are a bit of a setup killer, so let's go Corrupt Intervention. We'll go Dying Light, and then we'll do Gift of Pain as well. That's what we're gonna do. And then, Zero, yours was Colubrine, Lethal, Overcharge, Pop, which I do like. Looks like I only have Fuming. I don't have. Do I have Frank's Mixtape? I do. Damage generates 20% faster. Breaking walls is 30% faster. The power gauge pause while damage generator or breaking a wall. And then Lethal, Spirit Fury, Endurance, Lightborn. There isn't much of a difference there with the Spirit Fury, Endurance, Lightborn one, but I will probably do the Lethal one, at least. Ooh, I have an idea with one of Artist's add-ons. Became not so good for Deathslinger. You get a fast down, and Corrupt is useless. I think Corrupt still has its place on specifically setup-based killers. So thinking like Hag, for example. Especially if you know what map you're going on. So like 3-gen maps, Hag, Corrupt, Intervention makes sense. I think 3-gen maps in general, Corrupt still makes sense because it forces survivors to choose a side and you can kind of pick and choose. Hey, GG well played, my friend. GG well played. I appreciate you stopping by saying hi. I am Mark, aka Giltspire. I'm an educational streamer. You teach skills how to play killer and survivors how to play against killer. Very happy to have you here. Good luck to you as well. It depends. I think it depends on the caliber of survivors that you play against. If you are really good at Slinger, and you are confident that you are going to get a quick and dirty down, then I would say absolutely, yes. I would say absolutely. However, if you're not maybe confident, and I think this maybe just goes for most killers at this point, Corrupt Intervention is still very viable in that sense. Yeah, there's your E-Coin. I don't know. I don't really care for E-Coin. In a lot of cases, survivors can dictate the distance they are when they get hit by that. And so I would much rather run something like Prison Chains and Warden's Keys instead, as that is going to guarantee me value all the time. My personal opinion. I will always probably use those over the alternatives. Want anything here? Survivor Puddins. Got my Frightful Flauns. Prison Chains gives less than 1 second though. It still is enough in certain circumstances to get you a hit on some of the larger tiles. So Prison Chains it's still very useful when you know the length of tile that you're playing on. So even though it might be 1 second, it's still useful. Let's see. Otherwise, I know there is the alternative of the cigar, which I do like on Slinger. That's not my favorite because I don't break unless I'm using save, which in that case, then I'm just breaking anyways. Double keys aren't always an option. Is there a lesser version of Warden's Keys? Personally, I don't think it's necessary to double up on reload speed, if that is the case. I forget that there's a lesser version. But personally, I would say Prison Chains and Warden's Keys are my go-to. Especially because, like, for example, Survivor throws down a pallet, you get a shot, you strafe around the tile. You can get a hit because of Prison Chains. Without them, you can, but it needs to rely on Survivor having a piss poor reaction time. All right, who wants to take bets? How many DCs do we get? I'm gonna say at least 1. Because this is triple slowdown. No regression, just slowdown. 2 DCs? Okay. Possibly. Oh, see Survivor. Hi, Survivor. How you doing, friend? Good sprint burst, but not good enough. I don't know why they mended, because now I can get an insta-down. Kate actually had a really good idea there. That was really good on Kate's part. Also, I think I could have gotten an insta-down anyways. On Kate now, think about it, because that's 4, isn't it? Oh well. That's mid-vault, so I still get the down. 1 second. Sorry, I was just distracted by a bone tickling happened next to me. It worked out in the end. So everyone's broken right now. Thanatophobia has 4 stacks. Kate, you sure about this? Jake gets up. Let's go for you. Dying Light's now active. I don't think that's a Gift of Pain hook, but we're gonna put Kate on a Gift of Pain hook. And we can kick this gen for 2... I'm just gonna say 2%. It's 2.5% to be clear, but it might as well be 2%. 2 stacks of Dying Light now as well. And they should be around here, probably healing. Crow hasn't gone off there, so I think they're over here. Yep, I was right. I was right. I'll just kick this real quick. I see Nia here. Let's go for Nia. There is a boon here. I want to keep that in mind. Don't know how I missed that, but sure. I have Bloodlust. Got the down. This will be 3 stacks of Dying Light with 3 stacks of Thanatophobia. Kate also is affected by Scourge Hook Gift of Pain, so she also is slowed down by additional 16% on every action. So ideally we do not want to re-injure Kate right now. 10% off of this gen, 9 seconds off of it. We're gonna kick it for the 2.5% as well. Did they knock on the gen or in the locker? Maybe they double back. Am I crazy? Maybe. Okay, they evaded me. Good on you. Let's kick the boon. Why the hell not? Dwight's healed, that's fine. Thanatophobia still on 2 stacks. We once again don't want to... So my build got the 4K for first gen pop, though I don't doubt it. I don't want to hit you. You have Gift of Pain stacked on you right now. You're kind of useless. Or this person. So right now it's Kate and Nia. I was hoping I could fake back. Hi, Jake. They haven't healed Nia yet. Thanatophobia is still on 2 stacks. And Dying Light about to be on 4. I imagine they're going to be back on, yeah, about to say, back on that gen there. They have to be doubling, tripling up, and potentially using their toolboxes too to get any value. See someone here. Who is that? If we find Nia, going back for her is not a bad idea, actually. There's the DC. That was Kate. So there's 1 DC. Do we think there's going to be 2? Yeah, this build here is kind of stupid, to be honest. Let's get closer to that unhook with the Dwight. And then let's go back over here. They're healing. We're just gonna insta-down that, or gonna down them instead of stab them. Alright, Jake has stopped playing, so he's gonna DC soon. Honestly, just to see where they are. We're just injuring the Dwight, keeping him broken. And then finding where Nia and or Jake were. Because that forces Dwight to heal, or men, that stops the heal. It might as well be in this case. Oh. I'm just gonna kick this real quick for 2.5%. He's on this tile to the right. And that should be down. Alright, let's get you back onto a Scourge Hook. That way, if you do heal, you'll be slowed down by another, like, 16%. And kick this gen here, too, though it sounds like Jake's on it. Let's kick it first. And there really is no reason not to just kick gens. I heard Crow go off, hold on. Maybe not. I'll get rid of the boon, though. Why the hell not? Make sure they can't heal any faster, though I do think it is Shadow Step. Yeah, 16%. Mangled. Dwight heals. He did not have a Scourge Lock on him. Hi, Jake. Dwight's over here. Nia. Oh. Yeah, we'll kick this real quick. 2.5%. I have to get into that habit of like, oh, I'm passing by a gen. I might as well. I mean, me not killing you keeps Thanatophobia up by another 4%, friend, so. If I was... I wonder if they're booning again. No, not this time. I mean, if he wants to release from death, he can DC. He's right now adding to my Thanatophobia stacks. Ooh, they're on check. Let's gain some distance here. There's the vault, there's the revault. No block though, because I wasn't technically in chase. Funny enough. There's an LT wall, you got it, friend. Sorry, the kitten is deciding to play with wires. Sorry there, Dwight. Didn't mean to swing there. Just wanted to make sure the kitten was not chewing on wires. That's all. I mean, that's 5 stacks, yeah? Hi. No, I'm sorry. You completed gen. That's not okay. That's not allowed, Jake. You should know better. Doing gens against Legion? How dare you? Oh, he's dead. Do we think Nia goes for the unhook? I feel like Nia will not go for that unhook. Let's see. We finished check. Could be over here. Might as well get back a bit quicker with the Fell Frenzy. Thank you. Here's the vault. What is that bump there? Is that hatch? Very much could be. Alright, up we go, friend. Yes, Butterboy. What do you want? I mean, I don't think they're healing at this point. I think they know that I have Gift of Pain. Oh, there's Dwight. How you doing, bud? And how are you, Butter? If you try and go onto the desk, I'm gonna have to put you down on the ground again. So, is this hatch over here? It shouldn't be because it's right next to... What is this? Oh, it's like a pallet. It's so strange. Has that always been there? Am I crazy? Hey, look at that hatch. Alright, Dwighty boy. What's the game plan, friend? Keep in mind, that was with 0 gen regression. Even if I was just stacking Thanatophobia Gift of Pain, I think it would have been pretty painful. Throw on Dying Light just makes gens take absolutely forever. Can I see both? It's kind of hard the corn. The corn layer, yeah, that as well. Hold up. Oh, Dwight Tay. Sorry, friend, well, that's a no-go. I'm surprised that Jake didn't DC. Honestly, he had every reason to. I think the reason why the Kate DC'd was because she was right in front of me and I went right past her. due to the fact that she healed with Gift of Pain, and she knew from that moment I was just not going to hit her unless absolutely necessary, just to keep her pretty much slowed down indefinitely. That me losing a stack of Thanatophobia is worth it in comparison. But with that being said, GG, well played to these survivors. So they had a brand new part. Brand new part proved. That makes sense. It's what, 30% slowdown on her? So let's say Thanatophobia is on 3 stacks. So that is 16.5%. Plus Gift of Pain, so that's 32.5%. And then at that point in time, I want to say there's at least 3 stacks of Dying Light. So that is 41.5%. Yep, 41.5%. Yeah. Yeah. And for every new non-obsession hook, it would have increased by another 3%. So yeah, it's a little bit brutal. It's a little bit brutal. Like I said, Dying Light isn't necessary. I think just Scourge, Gift of Pain plus Thanatophobia is ridiculous. It's why in COTF, the Competitive Dead by Daylight League that I own, we have officially banned the usage of more than one slowdown perk. So, for example, it's 90% plus 41.5% there. So her doing a gen by herself would roughly take 127 seconds. Yeah. At 127 seconds. Because it's 41% slower. Hi, Butter. I feel your paws on my foot. Can you not? That would be appreciated, bud. Swear to God, this cat has a fucking foot fetish. Can you stop? I do not need an acupuncture session, let alone your teeth on my freaking foot. I'll have to pin you down until you concede. What are you doing? What was the other build? Colubrine. Yeah, so it's Colubrine Pop. I know Lethal's on there. It's not really necessary. Blake's next game of Infinite Puke on gens next. Actually, that's not a horrible idea. That's not a horrible idea. Let's see. Colubrine, Overcharge, Pop, right? Overcharge, Pop. You know, if we're gonna go just like kicking gens, let's just do the send it, right? We're gonna go Eruption. Eruption. Yeah, so Colubrine, Eruption, Overcharge, Pop. I don't normally need Lethal Pursuer because I know gen spawns pretty freaking well. I know, but like I don't need lethal. Like what's the argument for Lethal Pursuer? I'm curious. What's the argument for lethal? Because I feel like I know spawn logic well enough to where lethal's kind of redundant, with the exception on like specific maps where spawn logic just god awful. Thinking like Leary's chase is faster. I mean, yeah, there's the initial chase is faster, but like we saw that game, like I knew exactly where they're gonna be. I didn't have much of an issue finding them. Can you stop? I'm gonna pin your head to the floor. Okay, now you're being cute, so I won't. But the moment you start chomping on my freaking big toe again, I'm gonna pin your head against the floor until you concede. For all those wondering who I'm talking to the freaking kitten. When you can't get Colubrine Overcharge gets nerf. I'm surprised that they haven't nerfed it more to what it already is. Because 75% to 200% is still insane. It at full ramp is 400%, and then Overcharge Pop on, or Eruption Pop on top, which it's just like Okay, Thano, Call O'Brien, Overcharge Pop, Eerie Tape. I'll go Thana, that's fine. I still like the idea of, like, if we're doing a kick build, you might as well go all out. Might as well throw an Eruption, too. Like, why not? But I'll do Thana. I'll do Thana. Damage on Bleed Great Axe is good. Honestly, I do not know. Few mixtape, Gunderma, testing of the auras, Journal's not being worked on, regress. And then I guess I could do... Do I need Franks? Not really. I mean, that's like Brutal Strength. I prefer Legion Pin. Legion Pin is just good. But I'll do Thanatophobia. How you doing, buddy? Oh. You need Frank tape too? I mean, not really. But I'll do Thanatophobia. I'll do Thana. The extra, I understand the reason for the extra kick speed. I feel like Legion doesn't need Brutal. What I would actually, my preferred build on Legion or add-ons is Eerie Button and Legion Pin. Found that Omen Killer Cleaver gets around that damage on bleed build. Yeah, I mean, more and more builds always are coming out. The game's... I love Elden Ring. I still want to do my Elden Ring no-hit run. I just need to find the time to do it. I haven't had it. Right now, my stream schedule seems to be like roughly Tuesday, Thursdays. Though I might be streaming more on Monday, Wednesday, Fridays, but it's very tentative based on when I do and do not have company. Like tomorrow, I am probably going to have company, so I probably won't be streaming tomorrow. And so I'm on today. Also, it's getting humid in here. Imagine next speedrun nerf. I don't think they're gonna really nerf much. I think the main reason why they nerfed the jump was because it circumvented an entire boss and the need for 2 keys, or Stonewards key. I think that's why they did that, and not because of any other reason. Oh, I hate the game. This is where having Legion Pin, or sorry, Eerie Button would be freaking amazing. Also, Spawn Logic's god awful. This is where Lethal Pursuer would have been good, because the Spawn Logic on this map is freaking god awful. But we did find them. Why did you not go shoot? The hell? Everyone else is upstairs too. That's brilliant. Ooh, they mended. Oh, so close. Alright, we're gonna cave this. I mean, I still found these survivors pretty freaking quick, though. One person upstairs. Lucky break? Yeah, that's why they have the med kit. So we are gonna commit to this because of Lucky. I wish I had freaking Eerie Button so I could just vault this and break it, then deactivate immediately. There she is. Yep, drop pallet now. There we go. No Lucky Break Valley for you, friend. Alright, we're gonna go upstairs. There's a gen right behind us I want to go to, because I hear them working on it. Also, that gen they were working on before is pretty much dead. Alright, you sure you want to do that, friend? This is an interesting choice. You have to have Dead Hard, right? Or not. Met 5 people that ran straight against Deathslinger. Yeah, MMR seemingly is off right now. Also, I think they're gonna touch this gen again, which is amazing. Or not. Hi, friends. That's a sprint burst, but that's fine. Does this person not know I can see him on Killer Instinct or something? I'm just gonna fatigue out hook you. Yeah. Well, that's the regressing. What other gens are they working on? Oh, this one here. Perfect. I hear Adam right there. Hi, friendo. I was hoping that you would drop it. Who did I get Eruption from? Eruption is a Nemesis perk, so Resident Evil. I'll let you guys do your thing. I'm gonna interrupt it now. Hi there. A little bit of a mind game. See what I mean? Also, what's going on? So basically, the blood point bonus that was bugged. So even though Killer needed more players, for some reason it was on Survivor instead. On top of which some players were not receiving the bonus. So that's why it was kill switched. I think that gen up there is being worked on. Ooh, I hear someone above me. Thank you, Megan. Looks like they suicided out. The biggest thing that they need to do is they need to double up on gens. Let's pop this out of existence. Let me see, this gen is being worked on. Brian overcharge now. Let's see. The guy's really healing under the hook. Are you sure this is a good idea? Yep, we're gonna go for you now. Now, where do we think Adam Boy is? There's Adam Boy. All right, buddy. Okay, questionable decisions. Where's my closest hook? Oh, this is miserable. The closest hook was there. I think I should be able to make it up here just fine. I think that was either Call of Brine or an overcharge proc. Yep, that's Call of Brine. Let's check gens. There's one down there being worked on. Oh. Wait, she just died to mend. That's cute. Let's pop it. Call of Brine it. I mean, yeah, this game is very much over. No doubt about that. The fact of the matter is that they kind of have been just playing into my build. Stop doing what you do. Don't, Adam. Okay, I was about to say, buddy, don't be dumb. You, go. No. 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 I'll let... Okay. If you unhook, you die. You go do other things. No. He is mine. Hi, Butterboy. Like, I'm gonna give someone here a hatch. Okay. So you die now. Megan, don't do it. Okay. Looks like it goes back to Adam now. So Adam gets hatched at this point, because both Kate and Meg are dead. Three people say I get stuck in the washroom while playing Basement Bubba. Oh god. Actually, you know what? Adam disregarded everything. I mean, this is very much just a ridiculous build. Like, no doubts about that. Oh, he didn't go for it. Nice job. I thought less of you, Adam. Though, actually, I'm gonna pull off what I really like doing here, because we vault, we fatigue out as we fall. Yeah, that way, basically, you spend no time fatiguing. I guess this over here is probably the closest one. You can't get Call O'Brien because you don't have Onryo. It should end up in the shrine at some point. Alright, Kate, you get hatch. I'm gonna go around kicking gens, I guess. Because I determined that at, if only 0 or 1 gens have been completed, then I give the last survivor hatch. I'm getting the habit of not downing them to do so for when the Mori update comes. Let's see, I'm pretty sure I broke all the pallets. Is that gen still being worked on? Alright, let's break this breakable wall. Yeah, so eventually they are going to make it so that when the last survivor is downed, it goes into an instant Mori. And then remove Moris from inventory, which I'm fine with. But GG, well played to these survivors. That was right. Lucky break, but only if a brown medkit. Wow, that's surprising. Is a little bit surprising. Yeah, I'm very much for the update. I think that Moris just don't get used very often, and I like the idea of them being built in, for lack of a better term. Yeah, I mean, you're using triple, not even slowdown, just freaking regression. It's good as long as survivors are not. If survivors are playing poorly, then it's kind of if survivors are not playing poorly, as in they are playing well, then it is only as good as them and their commitments to gens, as well as their ability to loop. So Fearmonger and Nemesis zombies? How would that make sense? Fearmonger and Nemesis zombies. I don't see the correlation. Yeah, we'll do Plague, why not? Where's Plague? Here it is. So if we look at Plague, right? Thanatophobia, obviously. Scourge Shock Gift of Pain only activates when the survivor is healed. What are you asking? So if you look at Fearmonger, right? While repairing drainage, survivors afflicted by blindness and exhausted. I don't see what would work. Yeah, I guess Dying Light. We could do Dying Light. That'd be fine. I would want Corrupt Intervention, as she is a setup killer. And then we could do Dying Light and I guess Pop at that point. Yeah. Dying Light, Pop. There's Hex Plaything. Hex Plaything. Still don't know how that would work. Totem aura and oblivious status effect. Once again, I'm not sure how that would synergize. The zombies are attracted to noise notifications. So there would be no noise notifications gained from Plaything. What, Dissolution? Dissolution is cute. I do like that, though it is easily counterable in my opinion. And I'm going to go with something that has some regression to it, I think. So in this case, I think we're going to go with either Pop, or we could just go Scourge Hook Pain Res. Which, actually, I'm kind of liking the idea of Pain Res. Let's do that. Why not? Hear the zombies with Plaything. I mean, you can still hear the zombies. They make audible noise. The Oblivious status effect only affects Terror Radius as well as the Red Stain. Zombies groan, though. It's the same way that, theoretically speaking, a Tier 1 Myers has no Terror Radius, but I can still hear his breathing. Same thing of a Ghostface when fully cloaked. Object infection duration. So increase the infection objects by 100%. So we could go this. Just perma sick. From exposed, no. No, they cannot. They do not do M1 damage. It'd be considered an M2, similar to Nemesis's Tentacle. So the answer is no on that one as well. I kind of want to just do like normal plague, which in this case I'd probably just go double apple. Yeah. I think let's go double apple. No worries, no worries. Alright, we get readied up. We need to do one more Chaser emblem. We also have a lot of flans on you. Starstruck on Trapper? I mean, Starstruck isn't the best on Trapper. Does it work on Trapper? Yeah. But it would probably be better served on killers that can make more use of Starstruck. So, thinking like Nurse, for example. Starstruck Nurse is stupid, but I also stand by the fact that Blink Strike should not count as M1 hits. They should count as M2 hits in the same way that Blight's Lethal Rush is an M2 hit. I have no idea why they have never addressed that. Not much has changed with Trapper, nor the perks that Trapper traditionally uses. So I don't think there's really much in the ways of new builds. Like, he doesn't benefit from the Gen slowdown perks being buffed. Obviously, he overall gets a general buff thanks to the action time reduction. So, like, the time it takes to kick a gen, a pallet, the recovery time of, you know, say, for when you hit a survivor, the survivor's lack of speed, or rather the amount of time they have when sprinting after being injured. But there isn't anything specifically that would go, oh yeah, that's really good on Trapper now. So, I don't know. Also, 3 flashy lights. Okay, so we know where their priorities are going to stand. They are very much going to be in the camp of, oh, I am not going to be on gens. I am going to, whatchamacallit, go for flashlights. With Thanadyne Light might be good. I mean, at that point, if you get Infinite Tier 3, I don't know why they still haven't nerfed Tombstone. Tombstone Myers is still so stupid. They should do a series Tombstone Myers every day until behavior nerfs Tombstone or moves it from the game. I imagine I'd get a lot of survivor hate for that one. Because it's just so easy to Mori people. What, for Tombstone or tier 3? Like infinite tier 3 Myers, like people need to feed him to get infinite tier 3. But like Tombstone Piece is just so easy to get off. It's just stupid. That's fair. Yeah, I don't mind infinite tier 3, to be honest. By the time infinite tier 3 happens, though I guess, you know what? Technically, Myers got a buff. With gens taking longer, it gives Myers more time to ramp up into tier 3, where traditionally a lot of times, for like infinite tier 3 Myers, the game would pretty much be over. So there's a buff of some sorts there. There is a buff of some sorts. Alright, let's see what Corrupt is. Contagious. Let's get this gen over here. Contagious. One more over here. Yeah, a bit short. Alright, is that everything? No, there's one cow shed, but I'm not too worried about that one right now. Let's see if I can find them based on where crows are or are not. So they have touched a infected gem. I think this one over here. No, it's this one over here. Huh, okay. I will hit this for 2.5%. He's here on the corner. She did not go for the vault, so smart Fang. But not smart enough. There's two people here with flashlights, mind you. Yeah, Cowshed is overall a little bit of a miserable map. Don't know how that doesn't hit, but we get that anyways. Here, Fang. There's the Nancy. She gets infected now. Now let's Scourgehook and get. We actually don't get Dying Light stack here. Forgot about that. That was a different gen. So this one Zarina's on then. I'd say it might be this one over here. No. I'll join you on Zarina. Ah, it's this one. Now she has Sprint Burst if I remember. Yeah, I mean, I still feel like they could have buffed Dying Light a lot better than they did. Thought I could skim her there. Right over her head. There's Nancy, who's broken. I'm actually gonna go for Nancy real quick. I was so hopeful. Good job there. Bet she doesn't have much here now. Yeah, I'm kind of still annoyed the fact that I didn't get the hit when I did. Don't hear footsteps. And we do have Scourgehook over here, so I'm gonna go for it. They finished the second gen. So they're fighting through Thanatophobia, but now it's Dying Light. Percentage off that gen. I'm still of the opinion that they nerf Scourge Pain Res a little bit too much. Let's go for Feng Min. Boom. Another pallet here, that's fine. Yeah, I want to make sure that she's on the inside of this pallet. Now, she has the vault here. No, she doesn't. Never mind. That's mid vault. We get the down. Unless they're on the window on my left, I don't think they can get the flashlight save there. There's Dwight again. And is that more bloodstains there? It was. Alright, might as well regress by 2%. And this by 2%. White went this way. I wonder if he's on the gen they were on. Yep. Oh, Dwighty boy. There's sprint burst, since White didn't swing. Good job on the Dwight's part. I mean, they're still good perks. I still think overall that Scourge Hook Pain Res is just not as good as it has or was. I think we should be fine here. Yeah, we're good. I think the fact that it's passive regression in the sense that you don't have to do anything, like you don't need to get to a gen, is the major benefit to it. Let's regret this. They're going for the unhook on Dwight. That's perfect, because now I can go here. Hey, look at that. They were smart. So we go for a meat tree instead. Yeah, I physically can't go for Dwight right now. What gen was that? Oh, that one over there. Skirt trick goes off here. Take another 15% off. We can hit by another 2%. Not sure what you were thinking. Ah, pain. So she's setting up for the flashlight and our pallet save. Dwight is nearby. Let's see. Do we think they're really near? I haven't heard them. I heard them on my right. I'm fairly certain. But we'll get another skirt check going. It's regressing still. Let's do this and grab that for now. Once again, we cannot go for Dwight. Do need to point that out. That's blood. They finished main. I think I need to go here real quick. Yep. I don't hear them though, so we're just gonna have to kick it. Regressive by 2.5%. I do see someone over there though, so we're going to pretend like we're going here. Crow goes off. There's Dwight. Alright, we're gonna have to leave him slug because I don't want to lose my dying light buff. Or rather, nerf in this case. Let's take a look at this gen. Expect him to be back there. He's back up, potentially an unbreakable. Let's down you. Let's get you to a Scourge Hook, friend. Bring you over here. Hopefully this will probably hit the one that Dwight is on right now. Boom. So there's some give and take here. There's a person here, probably two people back there. Which one do we protect? There's Feng Min. Now let's go in here, Feng Min. And we can get her to the Scourge Hook. Yep, so that's Dwight and Nancy. So probably just Dwight then. They're going to 99 that execute over there. Yeah. Why would they? That makes no sense. Dwight was definitely next to this one. So why did he not jump on the execute? Yeah. Overall, they just need to take off the obsession restriction. I need to play this smart. What we need to do here is kind of box him in away from that exit gate. Good job there. Now, Meat Tree, I want to say the pal's still up. Yeah. I'll say maybe vaulting this, or going the other way here, but we can break this here. He's going this way. He's making it slowly but surely. I just need to push him back around and bloodlust him. Good job there, Dwight boy. I wonder if I can drink. Yep, that's perfect. Let's see if they come in for flashlight save. They want to. Alright, Nancy's by the door. Zarina's backing off. So the best thing I can do here is just claim Dwight. There's Zarina. Sorry, Zarina. I know Nancy's right here, too, so force her out. And that'll be the 3K. Yeah, as soon as Zarina tried that flashlight save, I knew I could get the 3K. Because all I need to do is ensure that I got that hit. And I guess Plague, you know what? Plague got a bit of a shadow buff as well. With I guess, once again, every killer technically got a shadow buff with the sprint duration reduction on survivors after a hit, but like that was a good example of how I was just able to double tap her because of that exact instance, that exact change. But GG, well played to these survivors. Excuse me. Bit of indigestion from dinner, but not bad. Yeah, I don't know. I think that Plague with Thana is still pretty good. I think Corrupt is still a good perk on her. Hey, GG's, my friend, GG's. I appreciate you stopping by saying hi, Eric. I am Mark, aka Giltspire. I'm an educational streamer here to teach codes how to play Killer and survivors how to play against Killer. Very happy to have you here. I wonder what it looks like. So, what would be my ideal build on Plague then? Kind of thinking here. Like, Thanatophobia is still a must. The draw my book? I mean, I don't think there's any, like, I never am of the opinion of, like, win versus loss in Dead by Daylight. It's like, oh, I got kills and one of you survived. So, either ways. I'm still thinking that Eruption Pop is probably still one of the better options on her, to be honest. With Thanatophobia would make sense. Because Eruption Pop is just still such a good combination of perks. Because you regress it by 22.5% on initial kick, and then get additional 10% regression after another down. I guess there are moments, though, where Eruption might not proc is the only problem. Call of Brine Pop, yeah, that's another option. But Call of Brine also can be stopped pretty much instantaneously if survivors are playing smart, right? They know, oh, there's Call of Brine, make sure when I get pushed off this gen, you jump on it. So that's where Call of Brine I do have issues with, as well as even Overcharge, for example. Scourge Hook Pop is still good because of what it can do. Just that you don't have information anymore, which is fine. That still is pretty good, because it's still 15%. You just don't get the information, so you need to have that game sense, which is fine. For the most part, I know what gens are and are not being worked on, and overall have a sense of how long I have until I can get to said gen. Whereas this is 10% of the gen, then 25 seconds more or less of survivors cannot touch that said gen, so that is 0.3% per second. Which, what is 0.3% now of the 90%, or the 90 seconds? So 90 times 0.3%. I mean, it's about 0.27 seconds per second of time on regression. So multiply that by 25. It's about like 7 seconds worth of time. So I mean, it's not bad. It's not an overall bad number. Without Slinger, it's easy, never get fast enough to a gen. Once again, it's the 110 problem. What else do I want to try? You know what I want to do? Let's do Demo. Demo definitely does not need Barbecue. I don't think he needs Corrupt either. He's not a setup killer. So I think that we do get away with using both Make Your Choice as well as Save the Best for Last. So let's do that. It's so strange having to go, wait, what perks do I want on this killer now? So let's go Eruption. Let's go Eruption, Make Your Choice, Pop, and Save. Yeah. So Make Your Choice, Pop, and Save. There we go. And then for the most part, though, with consistent body blocks is still a problem. Yeah, but less so if you're using Save on Demo. And then normally I'd be using Lycan, but I only have one left, so I'm not going to. And then Barb's Glasses. Why'd I kill you? Well, because you survived, so I kills. But how you doing today, Matt? Hopefully doing well. What have you been up to as of late? Yeah, so Barb's Glasses, palette cooldown, and then there is still Blackheart. Yeah, I'll go Blackheart. Orbs, glasses, Blackheart on the demo boy. Yeah, I'm trying to think what killers. I think once again it depends on the map too. I think if I'm on a 3-gen map, like thinking ARP, Azrael's Resting Place, Suffocation Pit, Sanctum of Wrath, where you normally want to pick a side to protect as a killer, especially against good teams. I think that's where Carpenter Invention's still really good. 4-man body blocking, Swift on regular M1 killer is miserable. Oh yeah, absolutely. There is no ifs, ands, or buts about that fact. Body blocking is still one of the strongest strats in the game that is underutilized by people in lower MMR. And it's why in competitive Dead by Daylight, you see body blocking very often. And so in certain cases, you're using Forced Penance for that exact reason. Forced Penance is commonly seen in competitive play. Overall, broken statuses are pretty common. Last masks, so we're going to either Temple of Purgation or to Redwood Forest. Oh, sorry, not Redwood. Mother's Dwelling. There we go. Redwood is the realm. Mother's Dwelling and Temple are the locations. But yeah, so I'm hoping for Temple. I don't mind Temple as much. I am of the opinion that Mother's Dwelling needs to just get deleted from the game. Onslinger 1 turned into 2. Yeah, it's possible. If they don't play well. We got Temple, that's good. So let's play it out, see what we can do. Spawn logic on this map is a bit wonky due to the middle building. They are on the opposite side of... There they are. Third one drop down. Efren. Non-obsession. Ace is the obsession. That's perfect. Perfect. Did anyone see what items they're using? Because I didn't pay attention, to be honest. Alright, let's put a portal here for make your choice. And now he walks away. That's why I love Lycan on demo as well. Alright, we do want to hit this gen real quick. Hit the pop-off. That's regressing it by 25 seconds. That is Nia Scream. And I want to say these fresh scratch marks are Nia. Well, we're going to go for Michaela then. Ace got rid of the portal, that's fine. And that is 2 of them. Yeah, might as well pick her up. Might as well. By the time we get back to the gen, Eruption should be back up, which will be nice. And 2 survivors weren't able to work on it entirely. Wait a second, then pop. Nope, would have been too early. There we go. Pop erupt. Efficient there. Let's take a look at this gen. As I'll regress it real quick. So that is Nia again. There's Ace. And I see... No, actually, yeah, it is Nia. So she's behind Tile. Or is it Cheryl? Nope. So it is Nia who's up ahead. Take a choice, almost at 50%. That should be fine, though. Oh, Nia, my girl. Now you have a pal coming up? You do. Perfect. Ace's gen just keeps on getting freaking annihilated. Alright, Make a Trace should be up pretty quick. Do you want to wait around for the eruption, or should we just pop it? I'm just gonna pop it. No progress there. Let's check this gen. Oh, scratches. Michaela, I think. Cheryl. Ace is now hit. Alright, let's do this. We can teleport back. He might stick to heal. There's Nia. I was thinking that this was Ace here as well. It does not appear to be the case. You down, friend? Alright, let's get Pop Eruption on that gen again. Ooh, Ace is here. I don't think I make it to him in time since he has, whatchamacallit, Sprint Burst. I want to say Michaela might be back over here with Cheryl. Good drop by Michaela. Ace will go for the unhook again. Can almost guarantee it. Thank you. That was Cheryl. Hi there, Michaela. Didn't fall for the fake. Butterboy, I'm sorry, you need to go down. Michaela's dead. Sorry, Michaela, me girl. Is what it is. DS gets nerfed against, say, the best for last demo. Let's stick around at the same gen. Yeah, they've been really pressuring that gen. So I'm actually kind of fine with the fact that they ended up getting it in the end. Honestly, in that situation, I think Cheryl probably should have body blocked. No one here, so they're gonna be over here. Really? No one there. Well, might as well break this as we're passing. Oh, survivors. Oh, I heard something. You know what? Let's go race real quick. Ooh, yeah, my bad. Is not being the boon holder is funny to you? Yeah, that's true. You know what? Actually. Hi, Cheryl. Ooh, Nia. Yeah, it's good for you. And she's in the middle of frickin' nowhere. Yeah, I do believe it is going to be storming momentarily. Oh, she's dead. I did not realize that she was dead. I mean, I appreciate the commitment, but in the end, it really didn't matter. Hi, Ace Me Boy. You wanna take a body block? Come on, mate. You know you want to. Oh, don't try and stab a hook, though. That's a bad idea. Yeah, like I said, that's a bad idea. Have they not realized Save the Best for Last demo yet? It's like, especially now where, for all intent and purpose, demo definitely opens up a 4th perk slot. Save the best for last is just a no-brainer. You got that good old deli there, Ace Me boy? Hmm? If he does, keep in mind that Deliverance does get borrowed time. So I do need to wait it out. He's not at Deliverance. As I'll place the portals down for some extra bloody points. And with that being said, GG, well played to these survivors. Can you explain Eruption? Basically, when you kick a gen, Eruption activates on that generator. You can have multiple gens erupted. When another survivor goes down by any means, the generators that are erupted regress by 10%. Any survivor on the gen, when erupted, then also are given the incapacitated status effect for 25 seconds, meaning that they can't do gens, they can't touch totems, they can't do chests, they can't heal. Any quote-unquote interaction outside of unhooking. I forget if Exegate's included in that, though. Basically, I'm applying it, no matter what, I'm applying it to every gen that I pop, by default. And now with the incentive of I should kick active gens, as I'm passing them anyways, I have an additional incentive to dry kick gens with Eruption. Because when I simply kick a gen without pop active, I'm still regressing it by 2.5%. Then when Eruption goes off, I'm also regressing it by an additional 10%. And that 10% can be applied multiple times on one down. So if, theoretically speaking, all 7 gens are up, and as I'm going throughout the match, I kick all 7 gens, and I down 1 survivor, all 7 gens regress by 10% apiece, for a total of 70% across all 7 gens. So I think there's still an argument that over Eruption doesn't count for lockers, pallet drops, faulting, hatch, etc. Yeah, exactly. Oh, so it doesn't affect Execate. I was like, it's considered an interaction, but I forget if it is included in incapacitation. So what's with Deadman Switch? Deadman Switch is still a good perk. It's just not as good as it used to be. I think if you are using Deadman Switch, I think realistically speaking, you actually are going to want to also use Eruption, because Scourge Hook Pain Resonance no longer forces you off of gens via the Scream. And because of that, Deadman Switch no longer is going to activate on that hook. It's not going to block that gen for 45 seconds. As far as not do, yeah, exactly. It's 25 seconds of them doing nothing, except for potentially being in chase. Like, that is really, really, really important to point out. And let's say, theoretically speaking, no survivors are able to touch that gen. That's an additional 6.75 seconds off that gen. So you've regressed it by 22.5%, which is 20 seconds, with pop. And then an additional 10 seconds, or sorry, 10%, an additional 9 seconds off of Eruption. So that is 29 seconds. Plus, if no one touched that gen because they're incapacitated for the 25 seconds, then you're looking at a total of 35.75 seconds worth of regression on the gen. It's not half, it's about a quarter though. Yeah, it's a bit more than a quarter. I think Eruption, Call of Brine, Pop, Overcharge could be strong. Yeah, if you just want to go like, I kick thing, it regress, I would say go for it. Plus Scourge Hook. Deadman plus Scourge Hook does nothing anymore. It used to be. Deadman plus Scourge Hook used to be very strong. Though over time people have realized how long they can wait before a survivor is hooked before having to let go, because the entire animation needs to be completed for Scourge Hook Pain Res to activate. So there are times where you could just go, okay, I see them hooking, let go of gen regresses, okay, continue working. It's why I am personally of the opinion that they over-nerfed Scourgehook. I would have liked it to where Scourgehook Pain Resonance no longer showed what gen was regressed. However, I kind of still would have liked it to where if survivors didn't let go of the gen, they still screamed. Because it had a sense of counterplay at a high level, but I understand that the reason why behavior balanced it the way they did was for the average player at lower MMRs. The minute they saw it, I had a killer match on Dead Dog, 5 gens spawned at A, one at Gallows, one at Shack, one at the building towards Water Tower, one at Gallows. Ew. They see the minute they saw it. Yeah, that's fair. Want to make a middle finger to your gen build? Yeah, that would be Eruption, Pop, Call of Brine, and Overcharge. That is the build you seek. Deadman's plus Doctor's not bad. Yeah, I'd agree. Is it Gas Heaven? Spawn logic should dictate Shack. Or be, yeah, I was right. Like I said, this is why I don't run lethal. I know exactly where survivors spawn on like 99 of the maps. There is a select few maps. Wow, she actually went for it. Where I don't. The majority of them being like Learys. Yep, we're just gonna break it. Ooh, I like you. How do I know spawns? Because the spawns are consistent. Every time. Yep, I got that hit. So, on this map especially, so Gas Heaven has one of the most consistent, spawn logics in the game. How about the Pallets in House of Pain? I mean, I still absolutely abhor Haddonfield. I think that the redesign is one of the worst redesigns. I think overall, the map design of pretty much all the maps as of recent have been horrible. Eerie Crows was okay. Like, I'll say that. Eerie Crows was an okay map. However, so that was Kate. I didn't put it on a portal, though, which kind of sucks. That's on me, though. These survivors kind of know what they're doing, which kind of scares me. Nice job. I think I actually doubled back here. Garden of Joy, I just absolutely abhor the overall layout. Yep, I need to get Eruption off. Wow, she actually sticks Shack. That's insane. I don't know why I did that. 10% off that gen. Michaela's here with Make Your Choice. I actually don't mind RPD is the funny part. Wow, Michaela could have taken a body block there, but opted not to. Unfortunately, I did not get that hit. Here, Michaela there. She does not come back. Right, let's put you here. Let's get a portal down. I'm not sure how I feel about Green Storehouse. It is very easy for survivors to set up an impossible task for killer. I've seen it happen before. That's my major concern with Groaning. They're going back for the unhook. So we're going to do this. And go now. Perfect. Yeah, wait. Smart play on her part. You got caught in a locker. Who went for the unhook then? That must have been with Kayla. I thought it was Kate, but I was wrong. That was 2 10% regressions. That wasn't eruption or pop. Spire is nearby. You know what? I'm gonna let them. No, make your choice value. I wanna erupt this gen as well. Oh, that was the deliverance off of Kate, actually. Now look at that. Let's check this gen. No, it was second wind. Shoot. Nice job. Should be over here. Yeah, there's Felix. Not who I like to find because of save, but it is what it is. Yep, me play this now. Really? That's a bold move on his part. A very bold move. Yeah, like I said. I was afraid they were in the corner. Oh well. That was that one or two people erupted? I want to say there was only one. Here. Playing this pretty well, actually. No aggression there. I want to say that one's Kate. Yep, there's Kate. I go for you. No eruption up, unfortunately. Out drop. Fault. Good job on her part. She has a pallet here. I mean, I'll just take the hit, honestly. Off the record. Honestly, I'll tunnel you out just for the sake that you're here. Could have decisive, though. There's that possibility. Off the record, decisive. Nope. This gen real quick. No progress. That was Michaela. You know, off the record on him again. They're probably over there. She goes for the vault. Let's go inside, push her back. Why'd she not take the vault there? That's insane. Unless they go for a body block here, she goes down. Almost guaranteed. It wasn't her. I'm going crazy at this point. I could have swore it was Michaela and not Kate. Yeah, I think they get the last gen coming up. I'm just making bad calls on make a choice value, honestly. That's what's happening. There. Pop it, erupt it. Sorry, but no. Give me a stack, friend. Sorry, I'm not the legendary moth spire that you seek. Please gen tap it. Oh my god, yes! So that's Jill. We can pop it. We do lose our stacks, but that's fine. This where Lycan would be so nice. Imagine they go back for the gen. That's Kate, yeah. Which, yeah, gen tapping just not good anymore. I'm sorry, friend. It just ain't. There's eruption. Boil over right. There's a gen over here. Repressed Alliance. Don't see that every day. I like it. That's actually fine, though. That gives me enough time that I don't need to worry about it. There's Jill. No progress here. I will actually continue on Jill, I think. No progress on this gen. Oh, I thought I had that hit. I could go around. I could not. My bad. Make a choice is up. Not that matters on... What the hell is happening? False hits. That's so strange. Alright, I'm actually going to go back, though. Let's erupt it. Scratch marks. Hi, Jill, me girl. Looks like they are all in here. Here's Kate. We go for Jill. She does not have vault. I mean, she goes down here. I don't think she has anything available. She hangs right. Insta shred. She vaults. Wow. Dangerous game there. I like it. Yep, so we aggressive by another 2.5%. It's always good, especially when gens are nearly done, to just dry kick it like that. We see what looks like Jill over there. We know it's erupted. I think we have to commit here and hope for a quick down. She's going towards a dead zone, mind you. Her interaction buttons were the same. Going on the gen. They could be on another gen, actually. That'd be a smart play here. Been protecting that gen for a while now. No, they healed instead. That's even better, honestly. Is that a person? Alright, let's pop Blast Mine. Okay, okay, Jill. I see you, I see you. Potentially Blast Mine and Repressed Alliance. I like it. Ooh, still regressing. Even better. Leave, make a choice up. Don't want to get too close. So, Kate? I want to say Kate. Scratch marks that way. Bold move, Kate, me girl. I hope you have bounced landing because you're going to need it. Yeah, we can just cut her off here and down her. Perfect. There's boil over. Let's get you to this hook, Kate, me girl. Everyone's on death hook. Now we don't have one directly next to the gen anymore, but we have one that's close. That's fine. Make sure we don't go to the far back one by accident. Hi there, Jill. Alright, let's pop her up this one. Jill, I hope you have a blast mine. Alright, let's put you up on hook and go find Jill. I don't like looking for the 4K. If I was Jill. Yep. We vault for distance. People don't vault enough, to be honest. He's not looking behind her at all. I was hoping that I'd see her like wiggle a little bit, but she did not look behind her in the slightest. Can I make this? That pal's gone. Okay, she has to be on console, right? There's no way that her interaction button and her vault button are the same without them being on console, right? There's no way. Yeah, they are. That's actually hysterical. So if you ever want to mess with console players, put an active demo portal in front of a freaking window. That is incredible. But GG, well played to these survivors. I forgot to select new challenge, didn't I? Whoopsie. Brand new part. That explains why that first gen went so quick. Fair enough. I guess brand new parts. Oh, that's stupid. Brand new parts got a buff. Brand new parts got a shadow buff because installer brand new parts will automatically repair Jennifer for 15 seconds, 15% over 5 seconds. During installation, you get to 5%. So they got a shadow buff. Oh, that's interesting. So yeah. Yeah, that's actually kind of insane. Annoying. But I'm still of the opinion that it needs to be removed from the game. But that is me. Alright, I do have... Actually, no, it's 2 million now, isn't it? That's right. It is 2 million blood points. Anyone else that I want to try out with different builds? No, we could do... I mean, infinite skill check build really hasn't changed, has it? No, it has. Yo, wait 1 second. To kill on 2 minute part gamers. Yeah, infinite skill check build did get buffed because missing skill check now is increased. Oh, hold up. So infinite skill check build is Merciless Storm, Huntress Lullaby. Like, coupled with any slowdown, it's actually ridiculous. Oh yeah, I can imagine too. I just want to go like the full infinite skill check build. What was it? Let me think real quick. There is of endless skill checks. Oh my word. No, it doesn't. Chlorophobia only increases heal skill checks. Penalty to healing progression speed and healing skill checks move 50% faster. So it does not affect gen skill checks. Dark Devotion, Deadlock, no. Let's go Distressing, yes, for the Terror Radius. Ba-da-ba-ba. So distressing or nerving presence. There we go. So it's Hex, Lullaby, Merciless Storm, unnerving presence. There we go. Now as remembered. And unnerving. Because now, so Merciless Storm will activate at 90% progress. So 90% of 90 is 81. So 81 seconds in, Merciless Storm. So you have block. We're going to generate a face with continuous skill check. They miss or stop repairing is blocked. So for a minimum of 9 seconds, yeah, for a minimum of 9 seconds, Merciless Storm is active. And then if they miss a skill check, there's a 6% regression penalty when missing a skill check while repairing, in addition to the 10%. So it's 16% of 90 minus 16%. So that is 14 seconds off the gen from Lullaby. Now, Shelby brings up a good point, though, that if you bring slowdown of some form, you, in turn, take longer on Merciless Storm. Before, it was 90% of 80. So that was only 8 seconds. I mean, it's only a 1 second difference. It's not like the end of the world. But if you bring in slowdown, then that increases it. Let's see here. Madness. Decrease shock delay. Increase tear radius when blast is ready. So we want to increase tear radius. And then let's do shock delay. Or do you want to do... We'll do high stimulus. And we're going to go to... I'm going to be mean. We are going to Midwich. Everyone is in my tear radius at all times, because my tear radius is 32 plus 26% plus 8 meters. 32 plus 26% plus 8 meters, so my tear radius is like 48 meters. And that pretty much will cover like an entire half of Midwich. Yup. Yup. Let's see. Game's a little bit different. It's a bit bigger. Midwich is much smaller. Midwich, if you're not including both floors as, you know, side by side, just as far as the box is concerned, it is the smallest map in the game. So we're gonna go for some Midwich. Oh, I forgot to do my freaking challenge again. God dang it. Dumb. So yeah, infinite skill check doc. That's my outfit, right? Oh yeah, that's right, Looksee. It's like, what's my second one? OG, Looksee, and the fancy doc. So like my anti-healing build doc? Oh yeah, I can imagine. I should get a skill check every 3 seconds. Not necessarily, no. There's a 10% greater chance of triggering skill checks from repairing or healing within tear radius. I forget what the default rate is on skill checks. Hold up. DBD survivors. I want to say it's... There's like a 25% every second, something like that. Skill checks. Here we go. Overview. Madness. The game decides to trigger a skill check. Oh, nice job, game. I know what I should do. I also forgot that I need to freaking use blood points, didn't I? Oh, no, I don't, because I literally did it again, like, wait, 2 million blood points. I swear. Orange Cliff? Well, put afflictions on killer based on level of tome challenges on. Afflictions on the killer? What? What does this do? Lullaby is cute because of the 6% additional regression, not to mention that Huntress Lullaby skill checks also impact Merciless Storm, as well as Doctor's Madness tiers. Let's see. Tell me how long the success zones placed, yada yada yada. Trigger chance on gens. Repairing a generator, trigger chance is 8%. So for every time that you are on a gen, you have an 8% chance that you will trigger a skill check. With Unnerving Presence, it is a 16% chance. It's hard to say how many skill checks that you are guaranteed to get, though. That's the thing. It's all RNG. You increase your RNG with Unnerving Presence, but that's about it. Call of Brine even be worse? Call of Brine doesn't do anything. Call of Brine, all it does in regards to skill checks is tell you when a skill check has been hit. Call of Brine doesn't do anything in regards to their skill checks. So each time a survivor completes a good skill check on a generator affected by its perk, you receive a loud noise notification. The alternative thought would be Overcharge, which is a one-time thing. So if you're looking for things that manipulate skill checks, be Distressing, Hex Lullaby, Merciless Storm, Unnerving Presence. I don't think there's anything else that manipulates skill checks in any way. Trying to think. Is there anything else that manipulates skill checks or causes skill checks? I don't think so. Obviously, there's like Oppression that causes a skill check, which Oppression did get a shadow buff because now it's worth it to just kick gens in general, especially with Oppression up. Oppression's actually, yeah, Oppression's kind of cute in that regard. Yes, but that's only on healing. That is only on healing. We going to Midwich, friends. Hi, Butterboy. You laying on your stairs? Because I keep on kicking out my lap because I keep on trying to get onto the desk. Yeah. All right. This is Midwich. I can probably shock right away and I'll find someone. Well, I'll probably just go to middle and do that. Let's do that first. Let's go to middle. Let me shock. It's time to shock. There we go. That's 3 survivors right then and there. Skill check miss. I non-say. Drop help. Thank you. Alright, we're going to drop chase of her. I guess that's my orange glyph. I think they're in music. Bye, Bill Boy. Time to get thwacked. Bill ain't paying too much attention, it would seem. He vaults down. That may have been a life. He got some decent distance there. Can I commit some? I kind of have to because he has a med kit. Because skill checks are also impacted by Madness tier. So Merciless Storm, for example, those skill checks that they receive are also impacted. That is why. Not to mention you can increase your tear radius with the add-on I have. So I'm right now, I have a 48 meter tear radius. I nonce. BT on Bill. Thank you. Do you want to play stupid games? Because you're going stupid prize in a second, Bill Boy. So there's BT off the record. That's what you saw there. Alright, we're just going to pick him up. So Bill is off the record is what we're seeing there. Huntress Lullaby is going to be on 2 stacks. And we can block him in here, funny enough. Ooh. I guess that's because I didn't have detonation delay. That's on me for thinking I could. There's these 2, that's fine. Thank you. This gen has some decent progression. I don't think Mercy's Storm went off yet. But I will regress it by 2.5%. 3 stacks. I should probably get my orange glyph, shouldn't I? I'm kind of curious what quote-unquote afflictions it applies. Oh. It's like a Dixper filter. Strange, but okay. Let's go for Bill Boy. So he does have life, I was right. I nonce. He's on tier 3, so she had to snap out of it. There's someone upstairs too. Nonce, come back. No, pal coming up on the right. Perfect. Alright, that will be 4 stacks now of Huntress Lullaby. Let's shock everyone out. We did get that. So Mercy's Storm must have gone off and they must have been fine with it. Funny enough. Nice job. Who dis? This is Edwit. He'll be able to get the unhook without much repercussion. On tier 4, Madness activates on dropping pallets. That. Dwight, me boy. There's Bill and Dwight. Honestly, I think we go for Bill here. I was like, what? I was confused. Calm reduces tear radius while on cooldown. Yes, it does. There's Lithe. He should have pallet, right? I mean, there should be almost 5 stacks of Lullaby net. Or they're pretty much, yes. Lullaby almost has 5 stacks. There we go. There we go. A little bit of some mind games. They got rid of Lullaby. Unfortunate. Unfortunate. What in the world are you doing? There's 1 and 2. Like I said, it pretty much reaches across the map. We will regress this. There's Sweet me boy. 2 people are unable to do anything on tier 3. Oh, there he went. I was like, where did he go? Hi, Dweet. Do you have the vault here? You do. Look at the mid-vault hit. Oh, Dweet. Perfect. Alright, up you go. And let's shock here. I moved up a tier. I might as well regress it by 2.5. Oh, Bill boy. Where are you going, buddy boy? Freaking Bill boy 2D'd into a Quentin, apparently. That's fine. Go for Quentin then. Wait, what the hell? I thought I saw scratch marks behind the hedge, hence why I was wicked confused. Yeah, I think you're right. It is Calm Spirit. Yeah, he's not screaming at all. Look at that. Yep, that's Calm Spirit confirmed. Don't see that every day, do you? Alright. Up you go, friendo. Good chase. I like it. Let's see. Bill's on tier 1. Dwight's on tier 1. Nancy's on tier 2. Yeah, I was thinking that might be the case. Alright, let's go over here, then shock out. Ooh, Merciless Storm, perfect timing. Basically, when you get hit or you scream, could be on a hook, could be on a hit. In this case, it's on a shock as well. You do not scream. Someone's over here. Nancy downstairs. Let's take a look. There's Dwight. Not the person I was looking for, but... There's Quentin. Oh, so that's the orange glyph. It's like a freaking dick spur overlay. Yeah, like I said, feels like a dick spur overlay. That was really strange. I think he rubber banded. Yeah, it's true. There's Nancy and Bill. Oh, that must be Quentin up there? Oh no, he doesn't scream. Hi there, Nancy. Friggin' breaking her ankles. Alright, come here, Nancy girl. I need one more hook to complete this challenge, please, and thank ya. Slow vault, interesting. But okay. Let's see. Oh, Jesus. That's why I hate Midwich right now. The hooks are kind of ridiculous. Make it off my shoulder. That's my indecisiveness. Yeah, look at that. She vaults down? No, she doesn't. Surprising. Yeah, right now Midwich has some really strange hook logic. Oh my god, they still haven't fixed this when you get down to her pallet. That you can sometimes get stuck underneath of it. That's stupid. I really do hate that, actually. I mean, it's less impactful now, but still. Jake could be down here. Well, now it's kind of a standoff. Not Jake, sorry, freaking Quentin. There we go. The vault, Bill Boy? I know you have life, but I think I hit you here. Now we just need to hope that we get there before they can open up this exit gate. We're gonna pretend like we're going here, because Bill's going there. Good heads up play on the Quentin. Yeah, smart on his part. Does he have hope? Good play. I'm gonna go. He healed, so I think I have time to do this. Oh my god, the hooks. The hooks are so miserable here. Like I said, the hooks are so bad. No progress there whatsoever. Okay, let's try this again, Quentin. Yeah, he must have been on the other one then. That's so annoying that there's two different situations where people got off my shoulder because of hook spawn logic. Like you can see here, there's none in this hallway, with the exception of this one hook. So if I ever used this hook here, it was just G fucking G. Yeah, there's that one there, that one there. There's none in middle? Hey, look at that, they opened up a secret. Yeah, there's none in middle whatsoever. Oof. What? Oh my god, did you get your ball? He put his ball in his litter box for frick's sake. But GG, well played to these survivors. Butter, can you stop biting my feet before I freaking step on your face? Okay, fine. Now I'm just going to use you as a footrest. How do you feel about that, huh? Do you concede? Do you concede? Thought so. Nope, Quentin can figure it out himself. Yeah, fair, honestly. I should have probably slugged Quentin if I really wanted to 4K, but I'm like, I don't care too much. Let me chase Andy into one of their loaded boxes and knock the entire thing over. Big oof. That's a big oof right there. It is freaking sweltering in my room, though. It's actually getting pretty humid. I think it's because all the lights are on right now. I have all three, including the studio lights. So, sacrifice 6 survivors to the entity. Sounds good. What else do I want to try? I do like this build. It's cute. I think my main build, though, is... I don't think he needs any setup, so I don't think Corrupt is necessary. Brutal Strength is a yes. Have a good one, Zero. You're too sweaty to think. That's fair, honestly. Eruption Pop. Then what would be the 4th one is the question. Eruption Pop and then a 4th. Thank you much for the lurk. I appreciate you. What synergizes well with Doctor? I mean, Merciless Storm technically does. Whispers, hi. I don't think you understand the situation you're in, small cat. You do that again, and I'm going to pin you to the ground until you concede. He's looking at me like, try me. For those who don't know, what I do with him is I'll take my hand, and his head and neck will go between my fingers here, and then I pin his paws as well, and just hold him down. And because I don't feel pain, he'll just death kick my arm as much as he wants. I have a few cuts on my arm. He'll just death kick my arm like, okay, cool. It's like, concede. And then once he mews, I'll let him go. But if you want to frickin' attack my feet, I'm going to do that to you. Whispers is genuinely not like a bad perk on him. It ensures that every time you shock out, you hit someone. Oh, this is actually a really strange question of what else do you use on Doctor? Huh. Like, what either increases his, like, bolsters his weaknesses, or increases his strengths? Deadman Switch has there's a genuine argument for Deadman Switch, honestly. There's a genuine argument there for Deadman's. Could go just like slow down. Did you put in your water bowl now? Freaking nut job of a cat. Like Deadman Switch, actually there is an argument with Doctor. Could just go Noed. Like honestly, there's a real argument that Noed could just be a fourth in situations where I don't know what a fourth would be otherwise. Doctor is a basic M1 killer, and he definitely is weak against strong survivors. So Noed has genuine benefits. Huh. I'm trying to think if there's anything else. I mean, like, yeah, you could argue, like, save the best for last. I don't like save the best for last on killers that can't truly utilize it. You know, Scourge Hook get to Pain. Could technically do Scourge Hook Pain Resonance as well. But if Survivor's not on it, then it will regress and it won't be able to Eruption Pop, which is kind of sad. Shattered Hope is such a stupid perk. I feel like I won't get a lot of Thanatophobia value. Like I said, I guess there's Whispers. But I think Noed might be the genuine way to go, as strange as that sounds. Who else do I want to play? Where I kind of see potential benefits to their overall build by freeing up Corrupt. Know who I do think got a genuine buff overall? It is Tombstone Myers. Tombstone Myers actually got a buff because now gens take longer, give me more time to actually, well, tombstone people. Yeah. Tombstone Myers is kind of nuts. Freddy kind of gets a bit of a buff, strangely enough. You know what's kind of interesting, and I kind of want to try it out? I am going to bring Lethal Pursuer Artist, and that might sound a bit strange. Where's Lethal? There's Lethal. So anytime a survivor aura is shown for a period of time, its duration is increased by 2 seconds. The reason why this is relevant is that increases aura reading for 5 seconds with the baby shoes. So I kinda like this. So let's do that. Let's check this out. So Lethal Pursuer Baby Shoes. Because now I get more aura reading. Otherwise, what other perk would I use on Artist? Maybe Eyeball Ears? But it's not as good as like it's on Pyramid Head, for example. Oh, Pyramid's also another good example of like, what would I use over Corrupt Intervention? Because like Eruption, Pop, I'm all ears. But what else? Ghostface, I might use the Nurse's Calling, ironically. Nah, that actually might be something I think about. You have the zoomies, cat. Jesus Christ. Why did you just lick your litter box? What is wrong with you? This cat is off the rocker. What are you doing? Butter boy, come here. Come here. You want me to pick you up real quick, bud? No? Okay. Screw you too. Yeah, so that's kind of interesting. Baby shoes with lethal. I guess there's an argument to be made for additional aura reading, where perks have aura reading built in. I'm thinking Cenobite as well. There might be an argument. I think for the most part, though, in most instances, the best fourth would probably be Noed for M1 killers, even though Artist has anti-loop ability. I think Noed's still the way to go. Huh. Because I don't think I'm All Ears is all that great on Artist. Like, yeah, you can get some additional hits, and sometimes you might be able to get a lot of value. I don't know if it's that good in comparison to likes of like Pyramid Head, right? What are you doing? A little freak of nature. Where are you? It's like right underneath my chair. You not want pets? I went down to give him a pet, and he just goes, boop. Like, not a slap, no claws, just like a touch the fishy. Hi, you want pets? Hi, you want pets? Oh. No, I'm not asking for your paw. I'm asking if you want me to pet you. Okay. I reached down to the pet him and he ran. Freaking strange cat. Lethal's over there, so split. One's fire on that gen. There's a good hit. I keep my distance on them pretty well. She'll vault here, which resets the timer. Close but no cigar there. Perfect. Ooh, saw someone up there. I guess there might be an argument for Ruin still on Artist, though. Alright, let's pop Erupt it. Did she just run? Yeah, she just kept running. I mean, you just kind of box yourself in here. I was very much hoping that I could get a hit, but oh well. What the hell? Where did you come from? Yeah, I'll just regain that real quick. You are definitely going down, friend, which is perfect. I mean, this add-on, the baby shoes are just good in general. I think Lethal Pursuer just kind of gives it an extra oomph. But do I think Lethal is, like, the best option on her? Probably not. Alright, we'll go for the Pop Eruption here. Two people here. That's mid-vault, friend. Fully expecting this one to go for the unhook. I was right. Perfect. That person's incapacitated for 25 seconds. Butter, I'm sorry, but you need to go down. Kate's down. Eruption's about over. Takes 30 seconds, so they should be unerupted now. Good job on her part. No pallet here, friend. I don't know how I'm missing these. Odd. Oh well. Thank you for running to a hook. I shall take it. You go for the Claudette. Hey there, Claudie girl. Claude, you okay there? Perfect. Let's check gens. Hi there, Claudie. Don't mind me just... Okay! Just, you know, your casual rubber banding. Where the hell did she go? Disrupt this. Okay. I think I completely lost the Claudette here. Every marketer branding repaired. Let's check this gen. Yeah, honestly, should probably just pressure the gen better. Yeah, that drop is actually kind of rough, as there's no real way to get around it. Probably should just drop chase here. Okay. Perfect. Even better. One person off the gens, that's 25 seconds. Ooh, there is someone there. Perfect. Gotta love it when you see it. Alright, we're gonna go to this pallet? No. Unless you have a Lithe here. Don't think get much of anywhere. Rubber band you repaired? Yeah. No, DC. Okay. I don't know why they DC'd there, but they do them. I love the commitment by these Claudettes, honestly. That's Lithe. Oh, please play his pallet. Please play his pallet. Do it. Do it. She's smart. Yeah, thankfully I could see exactly where she was, thanks to the shoes. Yeah, I'm thinking that Lethal Pursuer just ain't the play here. Going there. Pop it here. While this is recovering. Perfect. He's upstairs. Thank you much for the lurk, I appreciate it. You could run for 1K instead. Okay, me girl. Okay, press K off. We see scratch marks here. That's the Claude. Yep, got that there. Alright, that's fine. Up you go, friendo. You're out of the game. And there's not a lot of progression here, but it's enough. So let's pop it. Erupt it. The eruption actually wasn't on. Whoopsie. Surprised not to see anyone here. So far out of the way. There it is. I was thinking that maybe they might be in the locker there. Ooh. That is unfortunate. It's like they had no scratch marks, so I feel like they're trying to hide it out. There we go. She not repelling? That's a decision. Not a good one, mind you, but it's a decision. Oh my god. Butter is just zooming about. Hi. Did you miss? What was up with that, bud? Alright, now check. Not in the middle of street. It is right here. Hi. Can I help you? Okay. I thought for a second that was someone on the gen, or the exit gate rather. And I can continue to see that from here. Oh, she's right there. I done did see ya, friend. I mean, you take the Dark Rose or go down. To be fair, you go down either ways, but, you know. Up we go. And let's bring it over to this hook. Yeah, I don't think lethal's the play on Artist. I'm trying to think what else might be. I think there is an argument for Ruin. Because Artist is really good. I think in pubs though, I feel like I don't want to play in that way, where I stay near a hook and then pressure gens from afar with the crows. I think in competitive play though, it does make a lot of sense to do. So I think Ruin still might be a play there. But GG, well played to these survivors. All right, well, it is quite humid in here and getting hotter with all the lights. So for the sake of the kitten and myself, I think I will be ending the stream there. As always, guys, if you did enjoy the show, please make sure to hit that follow button. If you haven't already, though, check out our Extra Life campaign. We're trying to help little kids at Sanford Children's Hospital here in Fargo, North Dakota. On that note, guys, I'll see you all next time for some more Dead by Daylight. Bye-bye!